question, waiting for me to fill in the blank. Cami, I say, trying to hold back my grin. Smooth way of getting my name. Chalk one up for hot stranger. Another of whatever Cami is having. He turns back to me, a wicked gleam in his smoky eyes. Sorry about your drink. Not so much about your shirt, though, he admits candidly. Willing myself not to blush again, I tilt my head. So, do clumsy strangers have names in this place, or are you just called Bull in China Shop? The lopsided grin comes back. Patrick, but my friends call me Trick. Trick, as in trick or treat? That kind of trick? He laughs and my stomach flutters. It actually flutters. Yup, that kind of trick. He sobers and leans in close to me. Cami, can I ask a favor? I'm breathless again. He's so close I can count every hair in the stubble that dusts his tanned cheeks. For just a second, his clean, manly scent overrides the cigarette smoke and stale beer smell of the bar. I lose my voice. Again. So I nod. Pick, treat. Please, for the love of God, pick treat. Like an idiot, I say nothing. I do nothing. I simply stare. Like like an idiot. He makes a disappointed noise with his lips, then starts shaking his head. Too bad. Would have made my night. He straightens, takes a step back, and smiles at me again. Nice to meet you, Cami, he says, and then he turns and melts into the crowd. Earth to Cami! Tearing my gaze away from the broad-shouldered, slim-hipped view of Trick walking away, I turn to Jenna. What? Is that all you have to say? What? She's grinning. What would you like me to say? I'm still a little addled. Or is it bedazzled? I'd like to hear your plan for getting your lame ass off that stool and going over there to collect on that treat. Eavesdrop much? He was practically sitting in my lap while he hit on you. What am I supposed to do? Move? Jenna snorts. Not a great sound, but somehow she makes it seem cute and girly. And miss that view? I was all but catatonic just looking at him. He is 7 kinds of hot, Cam. I giggle. Listen to you. You've got a boyfriend. Or have you conveniently forgotten that we are meeting people here? I haven't forgotten. Have you? I nodded at her. Touché, pussycat. In truth, I had. From the time I'd looked up into Trick's eyes, I hadn't thought of Brent one time. And that can't be a good sign. Brent has never made me feel what this guy has in 3 minutes. Meh, she says, waving her hand dismissively as she sips her own beer. Don't give it a second thought. Looking at him is kind of like staring at the sun. You see spots and you're dizzy for a while, but then it goes away. I wonder to myself if I really want it to go away. I can't ever remember a guy making me feel this way. I can't stop myself from looking into the crowd again. I scan the endless ocean of hats until my gaze stops on one dark head. The hair is longish and has a slight wave to it. I know without having to see his face that it's Trick. It just seems right that he'd be the only guy in the place not wearing a cowboy hat. Almost like he can feel my eyes or my thoughts on him, Trick turns around. His gaze locks with mine like there isn't a room full of people between us. We stare at each other for a few seconds, and then, real slow, he grins. Good God, he has dimples. I might die. Right on cue, my cheeks get hot. Here we go again. His grin widens into a smile, and he winks at me. I'm pretty sure my toes are numb. I watch him turn away. Before his head completely disappears, I consider what Jenna said. Maybe I should go and ask for the treat. I jump when I feel fingers at my neck.